It's time for Don't Be That Guy, the segment where Sabrina calls out social pet peeves and bad etiquette.
So I figured with, a lot of these are usually given to us by viewers, but I figured with the Super Bowl coming up this coming Sunday, we should probably talk about Super Bowl party etiquette, because let's be honest, the vast majority of us will not be heading out to New Jersey to go watch the game. We're probably going to be over at someone's house.
Staying nice and warm.
Staying nice and warm. So we have some do's and don'ts. And these were things I was able to find online. So these are not coming from me. This is from research that I had done. So there's two different sides of the spectrum here. So we have host etiquette and then we have guest etiquette. So we'll start with host etiquette.
Okay.
And Bethany, feel free to chime in because you just hosted this massive housewarming party on Saturday.
But we didn't really focus on the TVs. Yeah, I know that you say set up 2 TVs, which makes sense if you're hosting a Super Bowl party.
And this is really for set up 2 TVs in terms of, you know, if you've got a big crowd of people, or depending upon if you have something like kids, so if you have kids coming in, maybe
that would be great. Like maybe set up a video game center for the kids so that they can be having their own fun, maybe in a guest bedroom or something.
Exactly. So, and if you're trying to keep kids and adults kind of, because sometimes, let's be honest, some language can come into it. So that's why they're recommending creating a kid zone. What I thought was unique is serve party favorite foods, and this means don't get fancy really with the foods. Don't use this as your time to try out your sushi making skills. Just stick with the fun favorites, you know, burgers, hot dogs, tater tots. Just keep it nice and simple, and also decorate for the game. If you're going to have people over, put a little bit into maybe some streamers, some Super Bowl plates and cups. They're very, very affordable at, you know, a 99-cent store or Walmart or something like that.
I like it.
Yeah. So the next one, if you're a guest, and let's be honest, the vast majority of us will be probably a guest at someone's home. So they're saying respect the host's rights. So meaning that, you know, if the host has put all this effort in, make sure they have control of the remote, make sure they have a place to sit down.
Oh, I think that's completely fair.
Because they're going to be running around, there's probably going to be lots of people, but just make sure you're keeping the host in mind. Also, don't yell at the TV too much. Of course, we're probably going to yell and say, oh my gosh, what's up with that call, these reps, what the heck is going on? But don't get so overtly yelling, and don't throw things at the TV also. I think that just goes without saying.
Don't break your host's television set. You probably won't be invited back.
Yeah, and then also be quiet for the commercials. It's probably the one time of year we actually want to see the commercials, and people tend to some people only care about the commercials versus who's actually playing.
I really like the commercials. And you know what's funny? I had a Super Bowl party last year, and you remember one of your pointers is don't taunt opposing fans.
Yeah.
And one of my friends who came to the party was definitely taunting.
She was rooting for the Ravens last year, and
if only to make everybody else upset.
Yeah, Andrea Borbin, I heard massive 49er fans had to get up and leave at some point.
They were very upset.
And very last but not least, don't talk politics. This is a time for fun and football. Do not talk about any sort of political issues. It's very important to talk about, just not on game day.
Sure.